We're live, everybody. Live on my channel. What is going on? Who all's hanging out with us on this fine evening? I just saw the chat pick up quite a bit. What's up, Thanasis? Hobag's here. What's up, Hobag? Lewis Knight. How you doing, Lewis? Tyler the Vapor. How you doing, Tyler? Rollinson, man. Unleashed. What's up, Unleashed? Al Ben's here. Who else is hanging out? Cherokee. What's up, Cherokee? Harmony. How you doing, Harmony? Harmony's here. That means Vape Bum Jay's around somewhere. Gary Osito. What's up, Gary? Fat Cat. How you doing, Fat Cat? I don't know if either of my Fat Cats are in here. Alright. Brandy Pierce. What's up, Brandy? Ronnie Rasmussen. Gil. How you doing, Gil? Timekeeper. Dan D's here. What's up, Dan? Swaggy Shane. Hi, Swaggy Thing. BT Cruisers in the house. Smitty. How you doing, Smitty? V-Dog. V-Dog. Baby Bum Jay says hi. Okay, hi. Hi, Jay. Donald Bailey's here. How you doing, Donald? Kim C's in the house. Looks like I caught up already. Okay. Addy Tooney. How you doing, brother? I believe he was the subject of the Clowny show this fine evening. Canadian Vapor. How you doing, Canadian? So yeah, everybody, if you're interested in some more Toonie, which I mean, why wouldn't you be interested in more Toonie? Go watch KVTV.
I've been really lazy with putting up my clothes after washing them this week.
Okay.
So it feels like every time I reach into my laundry basket to grab one of my black shirts, it's always the Addy Tooney shirt or it's always this one.
Is that Avengers?
This is my AOD shirt.
Oh, AOD? Okay.
It's always one of those two because I'm too lazy to put my clothes up. Lumi's been bad. Lumi's been bad.
Fair enough.
Possibly taking 2 Synthroids a day.
Vaporous vape. Vaporous vape. Vaporous vape. This is my creepy Vaporous vape. Did I miss anybody else yet? Anybody else sneaking in that I didn't catch yet? Canadian Vapor? Hi, Canadian Vapor. Pretty sure I said hi to you already. Interested in Toonie's milk? Well, I can tell you where to get Toonie's cream. It's over at DIYFlavorChaser.com. Go help Zippy out. Soon to be over on chefsflavors.co.uk. What's up, Chevy Man? Booyah, Chevy Man, booyah. Yeah, DIYFlavorChaser.com. Remember, a bunch of people got shots over at Chefs. So if you happen to be over at Chefs, you can find the Zippy shots there. Pick out your favorites. You chilling? Good deal, man. Good deal. Tetley. What's up, Tetley? How you doing, man? Got Toonie's cream all over your shirt? Well, I mean, he does blow like a shotgun. He doesn't care who's where or anything. Cherokee says he's gonna hit you after the show, Lumi. About something. Some info you might be interested in.
Oh, snap. I just made a bunch of new stands, so.
She does have a bunch of really pretty new stands.
I'm covered in stand dust. I wanted to try to get them all drilled out because I've concluded I don't like selling them before they've been drilled.
Mm-hmm.
Because you never know. I don't see things like an OCD person, and my hand might shake a little bit while I'm drilling, and it might go off to the side, and then I've ruined something.
Ready for Lumi to show up. Here she goes.
Oh shit.
Showing them off.
Lumi Cam.
Lumi Cam. Lumi Cam.
This one needs to be dusted off a little bit more because it just got drilled, but he's clear. Hold on. Just.
Just in time for the Entertainment Weekly article.
Yup.
Got a baby alien stand, everybody. That one I don't believe has a home yet. That one's so cool.
This one still has dust on it too. It just got drilled.
Black and silver by the looks of him.
It's like a bluish green with flecks inside of them.
Ooh. That's right, Swaggy Shane. Yeah. There you go. That one's a matte green type thing. Yeah, pretty nice, Lumi. Pretty nice. Everyone's telling you to get a drill press.
I thought about it, but the drill press is it's a little bit weird because these aren't flat on top. Some of them
True.
are at an angle. Like the top hats, their top hats are at an angle, so I'm having to try to like hold the drill at about the same angle to get a clear downward. I've looked at a drill press.
Toonie's trying to get me to make mango vapes. Why would you do that, Toonie? What's up, Danny? Eh? The fires are around. When I was out shooting yesterday, it was got pretty smoky. Got pretty smoky there for a little bit. But I only missed once. Only missed one shot the entire time I was out there. Everything else I hit dead on what I was aiming for.
One opportunity.
That's right. That's what my drill sergeant taught me. One shot, one kill for SO3.
This is everything you ever wanted.
No, I didn't get everything I ever wanted. But I mean, if I did, then I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that. What's up, Roxanne? All right. Should we start talking about breakfast?
Oh God.
It is breakfast month, everybody.
Oh yeah, it is.
Don't ever give me the opportunity, Rollins, man. Just keep on serpentine. Serpentine.
Tira's losing her shit. She hates that B word.
See, I took out
Loves that B word.
Took out pineapple VSL mango. Did our whipped from yesterday on clowns tonight. Very nice. Cherokee wants a Western omelet. I mean, you could. I mean, there's green pepper. There's green pepper flavors. There's tomato flavors. Certainly bacon flavors. What made me? Come on over. If you're gonna come over, come over.
Joe Steeler already.
Show stealing. So, and then I mean we've got it. We've got that new egg yolk by Wonder Flavors. So I think you're onto something. Mushrooms. Does anybody make a mushroom flavor? I mean,
No, Swag. No.
Do we count the crunch cereal by Flavora? Do we count crunch cereal by Flavora as a mushroom flavor? Here she goes.
That was quick.
And she's off back into the world.
I don't want mushrooms. No, I don't want onions.
She may
either.
be coming back. Uh-oh, here she comes. Back for round 2. It's Mimi.
I mean, you could always do egg yolk and tomato.
Yeah, you got VSO tomato.
And
flavor art green pepper.
Yeah.
By green pepper, I mean red bean. Yep, there she goes. So yeah, what I thought I would do on this one instead of just running my mouth for an hour is reasonable suggestions. Reasonable suggestions, obviously, everybody. If you're working on something a little bit more obscure, I can say I can give you I can kind of give you suggestions, but for the most part, you'll be on your own if you're trying to do a Western omelet, babe. Like, May, you don't need to be up there. So, what's up, Friction? So, like, if you want to make a waffle, I would say, use the classic Belgian waffle by Mullenberry. I think that's probably the best waffle flavor going right now. If you're looking to make a pancake, like TFA pancake, it's really good.
For cereal, you got Capella and TFA.
Yeah, Capella, TFA both have good cereals. One-on-One has some really good cereals. Perlium has some really good cereals. If you're looking for a specific type of cereal, I can certainly give you some answers there. If you're looking for toasts, we've got some good toasts out of Wonder Flavors recently. I do have some other ways to get about toasts, but yeah. So just kind of ask away, everybody. French toast base. French toast. I just recently did a French toast with the bread buttered toast from Wonder Flavors, and that turned out really nice. I used that and TFA custard 2 as my egg/milk. So I found that combination to be really good. And then you just kind of spice it how you want it. You could throw in some egg yolk. You could throw in some more egg yolk. No, maybe. You could throw in some cinnamon sugar. You could throw in some eggnog. There's a lot of really nice ways to go about spicing that French toast up from just being, bread, milk, and egg, because that's all French toast it is. So that the bread buttered toast takes care of it's a really good bread, and then the custard 2 by TFA gives, or you could use Flavor Art premium custard as well. I think those are both really good ways to go about it.
And you got Belgian waffle from One-on-One. Wonder Flavors crepe.
Yep. Oh yeah, Wonder Flavors crepe is a really good idea. Awesome, Toonie. Governor DeSantis vetoed Senate Bill 810. Thank God we got to somebody. Well, I mean, Gary, how long did you let bread with butter steep? Because it's between 7 and 10 days before it comes around to be the Real Flavors French toast is very good, but you're not able to get it. Yeah, it's 7 to 10 days before it really comes in. And then you get crust and bread, and I liked how it turned out. Oh, there she goes. She's trying to jump. There we go. There you go, Mimi. Yeah, give it a couple more days, Gary, and see what you're thinking. You also can run that higher. You can run it higher. But yeah, my French toast turned out really good. Fruit Loops, that's not a pledged lemon. Is it Capella that has the Loop cereal? Capella Silverline that has the Loop cereal? Let me look. I believe that's the one. I believe it's Capella Silverline that has the Loop cereal that's actually pretty solid. Loop or Loop cereal? I think it's Loops.
I finally bought the Chemnovatic donut. So, if I've been lied to, I'm gonna be really angry, but I might do something breakfasty around the Chemnovatic donut.
Donuts are breakfast.
Yes.
Let's double check and make sure that flavor's still in stock
It's
before
one
I
of the
start.
like forbidden breakfast foods. You have donuts, you really want that donut, but you know you shouldn't eat that donut.
Need all the donuts.
No, if you have that a donut, you eat that donut.
I don't know about you, but if I haven't eaten something like an actual like egg or something that's like somewhat healthy and I put a donut straight into an empty stomach, I feel really guilty about this. I can't do it.
I don't.
It's conflicting, man. Like
I did not say
recently
looks.
I got ice cream and I woke up one night and I was like, I really want this ice cream. But I couldn't just put ice cream into my stomach. I had to eat something first.
It's a midnight snack. Just eat the ice cream. You get your coffees for breakfast.
I do the same thing with coffee. I can't put coffee on an empty stomach either. Otherwise my heart goes wonky.
There it is. Fruit Circles with Milk by Perlium. Found it. That's the one I was looking for. If you're looking for Fruit Loops, here you go. It's a pretty good standalone flavor. It does take a couple of days to really get going. But yeah, it's Perlium Fruit Circles with Milk. That's what you're looking for. Beignet is breakfast. Could be sweet. Chemnovatic donut. Yeah, Chemnovatic donut's pretty darn good. If you're scared of Play-Doh, start low and work your way up. But you'll get a nice cake donut out of it. Cornbread pudding with a slice of vanilla flan cake. That's a good breakfast. That's a really good breakfast. Let me
Here
scroll
is
back
not
up a little bit, see, make sure I'm not. What's up, Graham? Dylan McNeely? Cap Silverline isn't bad if you had some TPA strawberry ripe. TPA fruit sale. That one does go pledge quite a bit, but Perlium, yeah. Perlium's the one I was thinking of. One-on-one fruit circles, I'm sure is good. The one-on-one actually makes really good cereals. So if you're looking for a specific cereal, go look for whatever the vape name of it is, and you'll probably wind up liking it.
I have a question, Fresh.
Sure.
I have it. I have this flavor and I haven't used it yet. Euro flavor white coffee.
Okay.
Where'd you get that from?
It
Huh?
was on sale.
Ren.
Oh, Euro flavor white coffee. It's lighter than your normal coffees. It's supposed to be a little bit thinner. Have you ever had like white tea? A little bit on the earthy side. Yeah. Good stuff.
So that'd be more of one you'd want to layer in.
Yeah, it'd be a good layering agent versus a standalone flavor.
Oh. And let's not forget you have your coffee cakes.
Possibly. Although most of the time coffee cake is just a cake with cinnamon sugar on it. Versus actually having coffee.
Good for breakfast.
Gary Acito, yes it does. TFA toasted marshmallow has quite a bit more sweetener than we were initially led to believe. And that does take the edges off of stuff. It does mute. But I mean that's not necessarily a bad thing if you've got a shit recipe. Got a shit recipe and you take some of the rough edges off of it. There you go. I'm vaping the pineapple whip from yesterday on Wendy's show, Tyler the Vapor. And drinking some Gatorade. With a little bit of pineapple bubbly seltzer. Oh, guess we're not done yet.
Yeah, she hasn't knocked everything off of your desk yet.
You want to sing to Larry? There you go, sing to Larry. Off she goes back to the world. Coffee and donuts, two separate recipes. Yeah, I mean coffee got easier with the VSO espresso. If you're looking for a specific type of coffee, if you're doing coffees, I always recommend Sticks Mix. Sticks Mix makes some pretty monstrous coffees. But if you're looking for just a really versatile coffee, the VSO espresso.
I make a really good coffee too.
Yes, she does. Lumi makes an excellent coffee. Let's see. And then donuts, I mean, that's... There's a lot of different ways you can take your donuts. A lot of different ways. Yeah, the pineapple whip is really good, right, Dimlin? If there's alligators in my Gatorade, I didn't taste them when I finished it. Gator is kind of like sweet chicken. And dark cake with some real hazelnut coffee poured onto it. That sounds good, Chevy, man.
I think I got resin dust in my eyes.
That sounds good.
can't
Let me
feel
put
good.
some drops in.
I need to put some safety glasses on while I'm drilling these things is what I gotta do.
Right. If you're looking for just some like good donut one-shots, I would recommend Call of Booty. Call of Booty, strawberry whipped cream donut.
My face.
It's got Lumi with the penis sword on it. It's on DIYFlavorChaser.com. Swaggy Shane makes some really good donut one-shots. I would recommend his fritter, his apple donut, or his lemon donut, his fritter, his apple donut, and his fritter, lemon donut, and the chocolate donut. The chocolate donut tastes like the little chocolate donuts that you get from the store, like waxy chocolate and all. I'm not sure. Well, I've got ideas how he did it. He kind of let a couple things slip when he was talking to me at one point, but I've got an idea how he did it. But it's pretty remarkable. Like that waxy chocolate was, yeah.
I think I have
fritter
the
base with crispy
apple.
fritter base with crispy edges. So fritter, a lot of people use the Wonder Flavors glazed donut for that. You could use a little bit of Chem Novatic donut in that as well. For crispy edges, the crispiest edges I've found, I get from the classic sponge cake by Mullenberry. So maybe a combination of those three, and then something for some icing. So you could do the Lumi Larry / Everybody trick, the 0.5% of cream filling by Wonder Flavors, makes a really nice icing, and then a little bit of apple filling, like really low, and then some country apple, or if you want something crisper, you could use something like Wonder Flavors Thai apple, give you a little bit crispier apple in your fritter. So, just a suggestion there. She has a, Emily has a butterscotch donut. I believe that one's over at Wizard Labs, if I remember correctly. Blueberry marshmallow cereal, just pick some up for my son. So Blueberry, Perlium makes a strawberry cereal with marshmallows. That's pretty spot on Blueberry. I think it's called strawberry cereal with marshmallows. It's Perlium over on River Supply. What's up, Sam? Everybody's awesome. I agree. Sam was on our Saturday show. If you want to hang out with I Am Sam a little bit, you can go watch that Saturday show. He's welcome back anytime. He knows that. Had a great time with I Am Sam on Saturday. Yeah, just tinker around a little bit, Gil. You'll be all right. Yeah. Pure sugar coating. Tough to get that. You use some golden syrup, I suppose. That's just kind of a blank sweetener. I'm glad, Sam. That Saturday show was all about hanging out, having fun, BSing. What else does everybody want to know about? What else? Because, like I said, breakfasts are kind of a massive field. Obviously, there's all the different cereals. There's about 100 different waffles. Although, like I said, I think they all just got their butts kicked by Mullenberry, pretty much. Yeah, we were gonna do your baklava, Toonie, but a couple of them went out of a couple of your flavors went out of stock, and they're not gonna be able to get them. It did not, Cherokee. It does not work like the Flavora pudding does. It turned out to be a really nice recipe, but it was definitely a pudding bake rather than being a custard. All you gotta do is message him, give him ideas, give Frank from Wonder Flavors ideas. There you go. Swaggy Shane says donut sugar coating, 0.5% cream milky underpants, and 0.75% one-on-one powdered sugar. One-on-one powdered sugar is excellent.
I'm excellent.
You are excellent, Lumi. Do you have any questions about breakfasts? Any breakfast profiles you're considering going after?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I have to be careful with this B word because Tira loses her shit when you mention the B word.
Oh, okay. Muffins. There's a couple different really good muffin flavors. One Lumi hates. She thinks it tastes like sperm. Lumbus bread. Lumbus bread kind of tastes like your store-bought muffins. Once it steeps out, it kind of tastes like your store-bought muffins with nothing in it. And then apparently, and then Flavora blueberry muffin, excellent flavor, excellent. You can I usually mix that stuff straight at like 4%, just rock it. Best maple syrup.
It's between Vape Train and where's the other one?
Vape Train maple syrup, or they have golden syrup.
They have a syrup.
Yeah, they have golden syrup, which is just kind of straight sweetener. It's just kind of a straight, sweet, nonchalant syrup. Like Flavor Art maple syrup is really good. It does take a little bit to steep in, but they make a really good maple syrup. TFA Pancake has a good maple syrup built into it. If you're looking to make a pancake, they make a good maple syrup. Flavor Blueberry Muffin. Yep, very good stuff. Peanut butter Captain Crunch. I would do the peanut butter cookie and like an FA breakfast cereal. Mix those two together. Probably get where you're going. See, Greg's getting fancy on us. He wants crumpets with cream and strawberry jam.
I feel like Greg's favorite stuff is breakfast.
What do you think about throwing some cinnamon pastry in a waffle?
Yeah, that could be really good. A little bit of that Wonder Flavor cinnamon pastry. A little bit of Devon cream. What else? Those two new breads from Wonder Flavors will both go quite a ways. Cornbread, obviously, cornbread by One-on-One is an excellent flavor. Well, Swaggy Shane, it depends on your taste. On your taste. A man who uses Pink Lady in one of his recipes does not have a lot of room to talk about a noose. Gary Weisner, egg yolk by Wonder Flavors, cheese. You could use any of the cheeses by one-on-one or brie cheese, and then one-on-one bacon or Flavor West bacon, and then design your bread. I would recommend the Wonder Flavors bread buttered toast. There you go. Boom. And or Pink Lady can be good in certain situations, Sin. Can be good in certain situations. If you've had a little bit of that soul warming cider, you've had some Inaware Pink Lady used correctly. No, your vape will. You say awesome right now, Gary Weisner. Your vape will not turn out awesome. I hate to break it to you. Aussie Shano, what's up, brother? Yeah, that Wonder Flavor sweetbread. Wonder Flavor sweetbread's pretty darn nice. I've been finding all sorts of uses for that bread buttered toast, even though it's kind of pink. I'm finding all sorts of uses for that. But yeah, keep your breakfast questions coming. We'll keep answering. Yogurts, of course, yogurts. I've really been enjoying the Creamy Greek by Mollenberry. That one's very good. The Flavor West yogurt is really good for a plain yogurt. Nice and milky. Of course, there's good old TFA. Good old TFA, nice and sharp. It's got that tang to it like no other flavor has. Flavor Greek yogurt is just it's a very versatile yogurt. To get crispy edges on waffles, I've just been throwing the classic sponge cake at stuff to get crispy edges. It's worked really, really nicely. Zippy. Grits with brown sugar. How would you go about a grit? That's a good question. I mean, the brown sugar's easy. That's Flavor caramel at anything under a half. We'll get you your brown sugar. I believe the Real Flavors French toast is 3% and up, Dimlin, if I remember correctly. If I'm remembering that flavor correctly. If you've got it. If you're lucky enough to have it. Grits, though. How would you do grits?
Face.
Cherokee suggested corn powder.
Corn powder with like some cream milky underpants might work. Sauteed with brown sausage and try a touch of cinnamon in an omelet. Wrench. I don't know how you do sausage, man. Nice, Swiggy Shane. Fresh yeasty bread would be nice by itself. Bacon lard, I don't know how we would do it. Oh, but brown sausage? I mean, omelet vapes certainly you can certainly do it these days. You could certainly do it with that egg yolk flavor, I think. Friction's not going to murder his daughter. Good to know. Good to know, Friction. I mean, there's bacon. There's bacon flavors. I'm sure there's a pork flavor out there. I'm sure Flavor Art probably makes a pork. I'm not the biggest fan of grits either, Sin. Not the biggest fan. Biscuit and jam. It depends on what sort of. Well, the biscuit's easy because there's a Perlium. Well, no, it's a River Supply flavor now. It's I think it's called biscuit and jam. But you get a really good biscuit with a light strawberry jam, So you can. It's actually pretty easy to manipulate that one into different jam flavors, just by adding a small percentage of whatever particular fruit you're looking for. So yeah, go over to River Supply, search biscuit, and it's something like biscuit and jam. I've got the world's biggest bottle of that particular flavor. You have that one with the strawberry mute, so you need to work a little bit on your jam. Like what sort of jam are you going for? Ooh, what'd Sam make? What'd Sam make? Is that a recipe? That looks like a recipe from Sam. I'm gonna look. This better not be porn, Sam. Again, ground control to major filth. Blueberry jam, sweetbread, brown sugar, butter by TPA, crepe, fluffy white cake, golden syrup, maple syrup, FA. Interesting. Fluffy pancake with butter mixed with berry jam, melted under delicately under sticky maple syrup. Very nice, Sam. I love your description as well. Blueberry, maybe orange marmalade instead. So for blueberry, something like the VSO blueberry at like 4% added into that, I think would probably work pretty well. And then orange marmalade, it's tougher. The VTA orange marmalade, and you just
really
have to be a little bit heavily handed on that. Yes, Lumi.
I really like the sweet tangerine by Capella.
Sweet tangerine in there would work. Yeah.
Some people have a sensitive bitch throat to that flavor, though.
Toss some VSO bitters in that marmalade too.
True. Could throw some more. What is the best rice cereal? Rice Crunchies. Dandy. Rice Crunchies by TFA.
One of the
Oatmeal.
flavors has a caramel crispy treat thingy, and that thing is phenomenal.
That is a really good Rice Krispie with caramel. You gotta want the caramel though.
Trust me, you want the caramel.
Peanut butter buttermilk waffles or pancakes. I would just add the River Supply peanut butter cookie to waffles. Pancake would be a little bit harder. You could use crepe. Wonder Flavors crepe would probably work pretty well. How to get oatmeal? One-on-one oatmeal or Perlium granola. Depends on how nutty you want it. If you want it nuttier, get the granola. But one-on-one actually makes it's not a bad oatmeal. You just have to be a little light-handed on it. Anywhere from like 1 to 2. You don't want to get too crazy. Have a good night, Zippy. Tooney 2020, I agree. We should all be voting for Jorgensen Tooney. Tooney be vice president, Jorgensen can be president. She can deal with all the flack, and Tooney can just whip people into shape. Tommy! What's up, Tommy? Tommy the Entertainment. Of course you get a fist bump, Tommy. You always get a fist bump, brother. What other breakfasts are people curious about? Like I said, we should hand out homework tonight. Because breakfasts take a while. Breakfasts take a while to steep. So be aware of that. You're usually looking anywhere from 7 to 10 days. Steve Forbes in his wonderful video that he put out, he's been criticizing the hell out of everybody in Washington. It's a good job, Steve Forbes. What's up, Apathy? There's Tommy. Tommy V. Now he's back at full power. Said I think our Lord Wrench likes a little bit fancier breakfast than most Americans. Grilled cheese and tomato sandwich. So we're back to the bread buttered toast by Wonder Flavors. Your cheese of choice, obviously by One on One, and tomato you got Swaggy Shane. Swaggy Shane got your tomato covered. Uh-oh, Swaggy Shane's hooking people up their strawberry mutes. What Katie McCoy say? What do you think about chocolate chips and pancakes? It's certainly doable. Whenever that BSO chocolate comes out, that'll probably work pretty well. Chocolate Chunks by Wonder Flavors is a pretty good chocolate chip. A little bit of lava cake, although lava cake's a little bit more saucy. It's a little bit more saucy. What would I do for an apple fritter? I would mix up BSO apple fritter. I got the cursor right on my face. There we go. I mean, if I was going to make an apple fritter from scratch, though, I would do, like I said, some of the Cheminovatic donuts, some of the Wonder Flavors glazed donut. Then I would do probably mix a country and Thai apple, just to get me still has a little bit of a nip to it, and then like a drop of rich cinnamon maybe, just to get a good bakery cinnamon going in it, and then for icing, I might do actually, the one-on-one powdered sugar and a little bit of golden syrup, maybe. Dave Train golden syrup, just real light on the golden syrup. There we go. That's what my brain tells me. That new SSA line has an apple fritter. How is it? Is it any good? It smelled good? Strawberry shortcake ice cream bars. Yep, they're pretty good. Yeah, it's been a while since I actually attempted an apple fritter because I can just mix Swaggies, and his is really, really good. I know I mixed one that Jarvis had made. I think it was one of Jarvis's recipes that turned out to be real nice. She made a real nice apple fritter. Yeah, maybe I should cover donuts real quick. Since donuts are a staple of American breakfast. So donuts are, donuts for breakfast. So Flavor Maple Bar is actually pretty good if you let it steep. It does need some help though. So like a sweet dough added to it, or like a little bit of sweet bread. Cheminovatic donut is a really good cake donut. Wonder Flavors glazed donut is a yeasty Krispy Kreme type glazed donut. One-on-One makes a really good glazed donut that isn't quite as yeasty, so it would be more of a store-bought kind of glazed donut. Nick Vape makes an old-fashioned donut flavor that is the only place I've ever tasted that full old-fashioned, almost buttermilky donut. You could throw some buttermilk by Wonder Flavors in. Toasted bagel and cream cheese, not a clue. I know how to get the cream cheese. The Philadelphia butter cake has a really good cream cheese to it. Nice, Ross. You're into a recipe. What else we got?
Penis.
Penis. We got lots of penis.
Got 3 penises on the panel, guys. Line up.
Swinging them. Swinging them. Yes, call the White House, although they've been hanging up on people. I just called and said I vape by vote. Didn't give them a chance. Smitty, I think that's probably what I'm going to be doing for breakfast. I'm probably going to be doing cinnamon sugar toast. Because it sounds like something. It sounds like it could be a really, really good vape if we nail it. Raisins wouldn't be hard, it wouldn't be as hard as you think, BT Cruiser. A little bit of the Flavora raisin rum, real light. Honey buns. Honey buns.
Oh gosh. Sweet dough for sure.
Yeah, sweet dough for sure. Probably some golden syrup and then probably some cream filling. I don't know if you would need anything else but those 3 flavors.
Wonder flavors honey, like a small dash of that.
Could work.
Depending on how honey you want your honey bun. If you're looking for like a honey glaze.
There's the Wonder Flavor Cinnamon Pastry. That's a very good flavor. Flavor West Cinnamon Roll, if you're looking for cinnamon rolls. I like that particular flavor myself. Lumi immediately starts. I like it.
Got Capella Cinnamon Danish Swirl.
That's also that has an excellent bakery cinnamon to it. Waterloo Grape. I've been doing the bubbly, the pineapple bubbly with orange Gatorade sin. Delicious. Then I also did the other one I've been doing a lot of is the LaCroix Limoncello with orange Gatorade. Chef Man, creamy milk with buttered sugar. I mean, if you're looking for milk, just FA milk, and then some one-on-one powdered sugar. Lots of jams, Tommy. Lots of jams. The little gas station donuts with toasted coconut. The toasted coconut's the problem there. There was a flavor that had toasted coconut to it. It is no more. So now you're stuck trying to make a toasted coconut on your own. But River Supply had the toasted coconut cheesecake, and you could use that real light. That's possible, I am Sam. Toasted marshmallow might work there. Yeah, the limoncello is delicious, Sam. Delicious. I got Jax hooked on it. She's buying. She's got 3 or 4 different seltzers now that she buys for herself.
You corrupted me.
That's right, I did. Gotcha. More than just Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper, Diet Dr. Pepper cream soda too.
Diet Dr. Pepper cream soda too. Yeah. That stuff's pretty tasty. BT Cruiser says hi.
She's gone.
She's gone. Yep. She heard me talking about the seltzers. Came to check and make sure I haven't gone through my supply yet. Like if you guys could see what was right here as far as my seltzer supply. I'm crazy. I'm crazy about seltzer. I've got a little wall of seltzer going here.
Seltzer is to fresh as Bayless is to me.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna go refill my my Gatorade seltzer majigger. Robinson Man says hi as well.
Allie, we've also got scones.
Scones. Wonder Flavors has a scone and jam flavor. It's really good after about 10 days. I'll tell her, Toonie. I will let her know. She says take your time. Larry, you're in charge. Hi, Vonna.
Oh shit.
What flavor do you want in the fridge?
So what other crappy things have you been up to there, Lou?
Limoncello.
Ow! Oh, he puts you in charge and you just toss it over to me.
Yeah.
Just been working on the really cool, like, blue transparent silver flex thing. I have 3 of those ready. Working on red next, depending on how the blue ones sell. I might do some red ones next. Been rescuing a stray cat. Not much over here. Playing the Avengers game. Working on resin stuff. I painted a bunch of little aliens and I was singing Will a Real Slim Shady Please Stand Up the whole time because I had a little lineup of them.
Please tell me that you did record that.
Record it?
Yeah.
No.
Damn it.
Toonie Jack says she's excited.
I mean, we could also do an egg tart now for breakfast too.
Yeah, the Portuguese egg tart by Wonder Flavors. Very nice flavor. Very, very good if you like those.
I'm worried about egg flavors.
Egg yolk.
Rollinson boy, I don't know if you want me to rescue you.
On some man's astray. Wandering the streets of the UK.
Really? Of course I'm
They
gonna
started talking
take,
foosball.
Of course I'm gonna take the Lions.
I was gonna say I think the Lions probably. I don't know. The Bears' defense is still pretty monstrous. Lions have a really good defense too, though. I think the Lions are going to surprise some people this year. Anyway, Lumi's gone.
Lions, as far as I know, are not letting fans in for the first 2 home games.
Toonie, who made the egg tart flavor? The Portuguese egg tart flavor. That had such a good cinnamon in it. Jeez, how big. Nada. There you go, apathy. It was nada. Pop-Tart. One-on-one. One-on-one makes excellent Pop-Tart flavors. I believe they call them breakfast pastries.
You know, I could see Addy finding a way to turn his fried green tomato into a breakfast vape.
You could eat fried green tomatoes for breakfast. I don't see any problem with that at all. Yeah, pop pastry. There you go, Ross Baumgartner. They actually make really good pop pastry flavors. So if you're looking to do a Pop-Tart, I'd recommend starting there.
Foosball.
And she's gone.
That's all it took.
I have 2 fantasy drafts tomorrow night.
Oh, now
I got roped into playing 2 fantasy leagues this year. I have one at 6:30 and one at 7:30. I don't know how that's going to work. I'll probably run a bunch of. I should be studying tonight, but I'm probably going to run a couple of fantasy drafts just to get there. So smoothies. Flavora makes a smoothie base, which is an excellent yogurt, kind of a creamy yogurt flavor. You could do it yourself with Flavor West yogurt and your milk of choice. Or you could do orange juice. You could do some of the Royal Orange Juice by Flavor Art. It's a really good orange juice flavor. So you could do an orange juice smoothie, orange juice based smoothie, or you could do, which is, then you're kind of intruding towards Orange Julius, which is, Orange Julius makes good smoothies. Or you could do the milk and yogurt based smoothie. You could also do some frozen yogurt by Wonder Flavors. That's really good in smoothies. The smoothie base, like I said, is very good. Yogurt drink by BTA, by Vape Train Australia, is an excellent base for a smoothie. So, there you go. Of course you won. I won both my leagues my first year too, and I haven't even come close since. There you go, contravention. That does sound like a good smoothie base. I've learned my lesson the last couple of years. Well, the last year that I played, I didn't get a team. They just gave me a team that had people on it, and I wound up actually doing pretty well after I ransacked the waiver wire for a couple weeks.
I'm back, Lumi.
Stuck. I ran out of
That
room.
does sound good, I am Sam. 321 yogurt, 3% Wonder Flavors, 2% Flavor West, 1% Flavor Greek. That does sound nice. Strawberry custard, TPA vanilla custard 2, TPA French vanilla deluxe at 1.5, 101 creepy 0.75% TPA strawberry at 2. I get pepper. Never been an issue before. I can point right at the. I can probably point right at the flavor. It's probably that TPA French vanilla deluxe. It's probably the one getting you, if I had to guess. You can probably just ditch that stuff. There's better French vanillas out there anyway. Hankson has a great French vanilla. Yeah, the rest of those flavors you should not get pepper out of at all. So, really liking Waterloo. That bubbly has some really nice ones. I also got the LaCroix peach pear. Sin, if you like pear, obviously you like pear. That LaCroix peach pear is really good. If you didn't already know, but the bubbly pineapple is really good. I really like the bubbly pineapple. You can just sub out some Liquid Bar and ice cream in there if you wanted. All right, so how we doing? Been going for an hour and a half. Try some Swaggy grapefruit. If you want more flesh on grapefruit, like a drop of an East Star into your grapefruit mix, it'll make it nice and fleshy. What, Dylan? What? Fruit Circles, I believe, is about 3%, Brandy Pierce. I believe that's a 3%er. But Anise Star, that one drop of Anise Star actually works really well to give a lot of, like, pineapple. It'll give it more fleshiness, things like that. So if you're looking to add more fleshiness to your fruits, like a blood orange, you want more flesh of the blood orange, Try a drop of Anise Star by Flavor Art. And it comes across more as more of the flesh of the fruit. And it buries the actual anise. Oh yeah, that's right. Code FRUMI is live over on bsoflavors.com. 25% off. Yeah, bubbly blackberry is really nice. It's really nice thin. Have you tried the blackberry vanilla by? Oh, what the hell is the name of it? I should have one hanging out right. Salil blackberry vanilla. That's a really good seltzer too. bsoflavors.com though, get 25% off your order. Lots of fruits and donut flavors. He's got tons of donuts.
All them one shots, yo.
He's got lemonades. He's got all sorts of stuff over there. Meter made melons.
I personally can't handle the one shots, but they are very well done.
So there's a secret I learned from Charlie Noble's Gil. From Charlie Noble. And it is Malted Milk by TFA and Cap Vanilla Custard V1 at like a half. No, that's not right. I'll pull up the exact recipe. Why am I being lazy? Why are you being... Okay. So it's Flavor West Bavarian Cream at 0.5%, malted milk at 1.5, and vanilla custard by Cap at 3.5. That is the Charlie Noble cereal milk, and it's really good. Really good. If you look up the Charlie Noble full recipe, just type Charlie Noble sort by rating, and it should be the top one. Just click in there and it's those three ingredients. The Flavor West Bavarian Cream, TFA malted milk, and Cap vanilla custard. And it makes a really good cereal milk. There is a use for TFA malted milk. Yes. Yeah, Toonie, how's Mrs. Toonie's recovery going? She's doing good, obviously, because Toonie's hanging out. I would imagine vanilla would get really expensive. I think that would probably be the driving factor on that Swaggy chain. Potatoes. Like a hash brown flavor? Be kind of interesting. Oof. Getting a stinky milk. Hi, Vonna. Where? Did you come over to try and start the revolution? You came over to try and start it?
I want a kitty.
Kitty revolution! I got 2.
I might kidnap the other one that I'm trying to rescue. I don't know. I know that I shouldn't have it in the house, but it's so adorable. And I want a
Sesame
kitty.
bagels with giant cream cheese. Potato pancakes with applesauce and sour cream. Ooh. That would be a great recipe. Later, Apathy. Ooh, corn fritters. Dimlin's gonna do corn fritters. I can't wait to see your recipe, Dimlin. I just volunteered you for that. I agree, Swaggy Shane. Fuck the FDA. You here for revolution, Bonna? Or did I distract you? I distracted you with pets so you didn't get a chance. Must be getting close to dinner time because she's over here being sweet.
I'm excited to go back to working on my stands.
I can't wait for your corn fritter recipe, Dimlin. Good job. Sell some stands. Everybody buy some Lumi stands tonight. That way she can work on her next batch of stuff.
After this, I'm going right back to working on these, so that way if they do sell, they're already drilled by the time they sell.
Very nice.
Everybody get them Lumi braids too.
It's like Frank from Wonder Flavors and oatmeal, Dimlin and corn fritters. A lot of places going out of business. Happy hippie. Andrew wants to see some of your stands, Lumi.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, me and Larry could.
Those are the ones I made out of clay. Those are terrible, but you guys loved them still.
I know, especially that one.
I upped my alien game because I got a
I know.
Donut stand? Full Homer donut?
Hey, Lumi. Put the one with the cup aside.
The one that was what?
Put the baby alien with the cup of bone broth off to the side.
It's a heart.
Oh, well, put it off to the side.
Nick Vaporn,
Not-
so you have to get it from like Chef and Nom Noms? Dimlin? Chevy Man says, what's the red one, Lumi? Do you have a red stand there? You got a couple of red ones there.
Yeah, these ones haven't been selling, so they kind of just went to the trash pile.
It's not a trash pile. It's a hasn't found a home yet pile.
I've tried selling them so many times, nobody's asked for them, so they just kind of moved to the back, like the see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, those are up here.
She did make the donut stand, Andrew. There it is, Revolution. Revolution, kiddies. That's right, Happy Hippie, the land of misfit skulls.
Yeah, I figured those ones I was hoping would sell so that I could work on my next project, and I always like to leave a little bit of resin aside in case somebody asks for a custom project.
Mm-hmm.
But because those misfit ones weren't selling, I just went ahead and used my last bit of resin on these guys.
Chipman says he likes those red ones. You know where to get them. Or if you don't, Lumi's Discord. You can get closer looks at them too. She's got lots of nice pictures.
I know pictures of these guys have been up. They literally... I messed up my sleeve schedule. So I've been up until 9 o'clock in the morning working on these.
Yeah.
They
Andrew
literally just got
says
done.
he would like a donut one. Do you have any spare donut ones sitting around?
I had
Uh-oh.
a couple of donuts, but I think I threw them somewhere into the void of nothingness, which means they're all in that land of...
The land of misfit donuts?
I have a pile of these things that just nobody ever cared for. Here's one on the ground. Oh, wait, that's a broken one. There's one of the dick slapped ones.
Adam Polaris, it got too close.
I don't know
Oh,
where my-
Vanna, Sins Kitty's heard your call for revolution. Sins Kitty's heard your call for revolution.
If you're gonna want a donut one, you'll have to buy some other ones so that way I could buy my next batch of resin and then you can request a donut.
There you go. So we should probably get the heck on out of here. Think we've talked enough about the donut flavors? So if anybody has any questions as we're going, this is your chance. This is your chance. Remember, start your homework early on this one. Start your homework early on your breakfast because they take a while to steep. If you don't have a game changer, you're gonna need a couple weeks. On your
Danger.
get a couple weeks on it. So, all right, Larry, tell us about where people can find you, where they're going to be looking for your breakfast recipes. I'm excited for your huckleberry waffles with aged bourbon cream. Possibly some shots of bourbon thrown in, just cause.
You can find me at ELR and Instagram there. I'm here Tuesday, Fridays. If I get off work on time on Saturdays. If not Saturday or whenever, we can do a Mixers Helping Mixer show on Babe Trucker's channel.
It was a great show. Thank you, Dimlin. All right, Lumi, where could people possibly lay their hands on some Lumi skulls, or if they're looking for shenanigans? Like you playing the new Marvel's Avengers game.
I get some serious anger issues when I'm playing a new game. I think you were there for the first day of streaming it.
It was fantastic.
You can find me gaming on Twitch. I'm trying to keep my vape life a little bit separate from Twitch. So if you go to Twitch asking about DIY questions, because it's a little bit in the gray area, I don't do anything vaping on my stream. I'm even trying not vape on stream. It's pretty rough. It's a struggle and a half. So I welcome everybody to just come chat with me to keep me distracted. If you're looking for a Lumi stand, some DIY help, a friend to talk to, it is National Suicide Awareness Prevention Month. So if you need somebody to talk to, you can message me on Facebook, Instagram, or Discord. Check in with your loved ones. Just smile at a stranger. It looks like they're having a rough day. It could be the difference.
I had a rough day. That was just because I non-stop worked. Because my other guy was gone today. So, thank you, Lumi. Snatch that one out of the air. Put it on my heart. That's what I needed. Yes, everybody. Suicide is a massive problem. Massive problem. Starts with our adolescence, and it just gets worse from there. The elderly, huge problem with the elderly, huge problem with veterans. Things that should not be, the statistics should not be nearly as high as they are, because suicide is a permanent problem to a temporary, or permanent solution to a temporary problem. Got it. Permanent solution to a temporary problem. Remember, no matter what the problem seems like, it does go away. So if you need someone to talk to, you can reach out to any of us, and we'll chat if we're around. We'll chat with you if we're around. Lumi is up all hours of the night, so you can always hit Lumi.
Yeah, if you're looking for a daytime person, it sadly isn't me right now until I fix myself again.
Oh, Revolution, Vanna?
I've also, like last night and the past 2 nights since it officially started on the 6th, just been trying to give like a little bit of advice with how I work with depression. I personally like to surround myself with happy colors. I like to openly talk about it. There is a stigma when you need to be alone and silent, and being alone and silent is when it's the worst. You need to be open about it. You need to talk about it. You need to surround yourself with happiness and drop the negativity.
Exactly.
Keep fighting.
I've told this story before. Back when I was a drinker, things used to get to me really, really bad. Like really, really, really bad. Like any little thing would set me off, and I would get angry, and just be angry for forever about stuff that didn't matter. And when I was in when I quit drinking, a lot of the best parts that I got were from group therapy, and sitting around and talking about stuff. And my car door lock broke, and this was for like the second or third time this stupid thing broke, and it was going to cost me like $600 to get fixed because the parts are rare apparently. So before I would have been really angry, and I was sitting in group therapy and I was talking about how I had to get my car lock broken, or how I had to get my car door lock fixed again, and I just kind of sat back and I realized it didn't matter to me anymore, and that was a big turning point for me. And I realized that those tiny problems didn't have to bother me as much as I let them, and I could just let stuff go. And that was a big thing. That was a big thing, just being able to let stuff go. And when I started bicycling everywhere, I burn off all my anger on a bicycle ride. Go for a walk. Go look at something pretty. It's tough to be super angry when you're outdoors and something's pretty. It's really tough.
If you have the ability to adopt an animal, it's tough to be angry when you have something like that, so defenseless, that relies on you.
Yeah, I've got the Revolution kitty here. I've got Little Miss Revolution. She's called for the Revolution twice, but then I've been able to hold her off with pets. So yeah, exercise is also a good way. If you don't exercise much, start exercising a little bit. You'll find that a lot of your anger goes away when you exercise. You burn away that negative energy, and you're left with the positivity. Doesn't feel good for the first couple times you do it, but after that, it starts feeling really good. But yeah, and then go talk to groups of people who have similar problems to what you have, and that also makes a lot of difference. People frown on therapy even to this day, which I don't understand. When you need help, get some help. What's up, Sean? How you doing, man?
There's a stigma to admitting that you have depression, and it's common. It's way more common than you think it is, and it's better just to talk about it.
It is. It's better just to get stuff out in the open.
Break the mold.
Yep. Yeah, when Yunkel and Tommy were doing or Yunkel and Black Cat were doing the Drop the Shame show. That was a great show, and a lot of people turned out for it to talk about addiction problems and mental health problems and just being open about everything. It was a great show. It was a great show. Great show.
I have a prime example of what happens when you hide depression.
What's that?
I went to the doctors because I was also dealing with anxiety. I decided that I didn't want to tell them about my depression because I didn't want that to go on my medical, and I didn't want them to start sending me all kinds of prescriptions instead of going through therapy. So I decided to hide that, and when they gave me Prozac for my anxiety, it really made my depression that night so bad that I grabbed an industrial-sized trash bag. I had a gun in my hand. I was going to go put myself in the river and float down the river and shoot myself.
That's quite the plan.
The only thing that stopped me was I didn't realize I was still in Discord. And somebody from my WoW guild hopped in and was like, "Hey Lumi, do you want a PvP?" as I was walking out the door.
Yep.
Because I hid the fact that I had depression to my doctors, they prescribed me something that could have killed myself, basically.
Yeah. So gotta be careful on meds, and you gotta be open. Gotta be open. Gotta be open about things. In case you guys haven't noticed, pretty open person about my problems. Not ashamed of them. Not ashamed. I'm past that. Way past that. Nothing to be ashamed of. We've all got problems, and we all deal with them in our own ways. It's about finding ways to deal with these sort of things constructively and helping yourself move past them. So there you go. Toonie Drop Suicide Prevention Hotline. Right there. Just, if you're having problems, there is someone on that 24/7 who will talk to you for as long as you need to. So, on that high note, everybody, tune in tomorrow. I believe there is going to be an episode of Joe Liminaries. I'm not 100% sure on that because Meter's been all messed up with his sleep. So he may be asleep when that's happening. That's not something to hide, Chevy, man. You don't want to hide that you have seizures, man. Ain't nothing wrong with having seizures. There's nothing you can do about it. It's part of who you are, man. If anybody ever needs their martini shaken, you know who to look for. Right, Chevy, man? It's better to laugh about that sort of thing. Don't be mad at me, Chevy, man. Don't be mad. There will be a cloudy bunker. I may ask for help during my fantasy draft. Because I'll be fantasy drafting on both shows. There's one at 6:30 and one at 7:30. What did I get myself into this year? I don't know. I got talked into it. Be fun. Be fun. It's been a couple years since I legitimately had a team that's of my own making. So, if I fail, it's my own fault. Oh, geez, you need to be careful, Kathy. Be careful with those. But, yes, everybody. Join us tomorrow. We'll hang out. We'll have some fun. Talk some trash. We got the PMTA deadline coming up on Friday. Nothing we can do about it. There's nothing we can do about it right now, everybody. We miss you too, Geeky. You should come hang out with us some Friday night. If you want, man. Or Saturday or whenever, dude. It'd be awesome to hang out with you again. Sean's a great guy. Had him on a couple times. So yeah, everybody, come hang out with us tomorrow. Everybody, be beautiful to each other. Educate, advocate, be good for this community. We'll see you on that next one. Lumi, can you stew us on out of here?
Remember, as you go through your day, try to be nice to somebody. Give them a smile. Could be the difference in their day. And get off your butts and vape.
Bye!